What is up, guys? CustomNPCs here. Welcome back to Otaku Warfare. Except today the episode's going to be a bit more depressing. So, as you can tell, this episode is very short and for very good reasons. So I originally recorded an episode about 5 days ago of Otaku Warfare, which was going to be our next episode instead of this one you're seeing now. Now, in the episode, since it will not be released, in the episode I was traveling and going to the end portal. And when I finally got to the end portal, my game corrupted. Now, we are left with some issues. So, there are two options that we're going to have to choose here, which kind of sucks, and I didn't really want to leave it to this option, which really blows because I really want to continue this series, but it might have to kind of be altered in a way for me to continue it, or we're going to do a different option. So what happened was, when I went through the end portal, for some reason my game crashed. So what I did, honestly, was I went and tried to load the game again. Didn't work. Tried to load it again. Didn't work. Tried to load it again. Didn't work. You're getting the same error constantly. So I was like, okay, let me look up the error online. Looked it up. Nothing came up. So I was like, great. That's perfect. This is an error that no one has seemed to fix. As I was looking and looking and looking and looking, I even posted on Twitter, seeing if you guys could let me know information. Still nothing. No information was valid for what I was trying to do. Continued to look further into it, and then in my mind I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back up the world, and I'm gonna start removing mods and seeing if there's an issue with the mods. Did all that, removed every single mod, loaded up the game, completely fine. So I was like, okay, so there's definitely a mod broken. So I put all the mods back in and continuously took out one by one, which was a very long process. So I did that, nothing happened. Still could not figure out what the mod was. So then what I decided to do was, from there on, I was like, okay, there's gotta be a problem with this somewhere in here. So I continued to look. And what the issue actually turned out to be was that Chocolate Quest has a conflicting ID with the end portal, and which I didn't know at the time. So for some reason, what happened was the Otaku Warfare world that I had backed up, when I kept copying and pasting it into our save file to, try and, fix the problem, for some reason, my backup save turned into my actual save, which screwed everything up. So then the world completely corrupted itself. So then the world wasn't even playable at that point. So then, I know, this is a lot of rambling for something, but I just want to make sure that you guys know exactly why this video is out and why I'm doing this the way I'm doing it. So then from there, I was like, crap, like, what do I do now? So this is what sadly I have been chosen to do. We have basically three options, and I'm going to leave it up to you guys in the comments, and I'm gonna give you guys like a good amount of time for this, probably like 5 days or so, before I try and figure out what we're gonna do with this series. So option number one is going to be end the season off with this episode right here and start an Otaku Warfare Season 2. But I'm going to bring my family into the other world and maybe bring in some items and kind of just go from there. Option number two is play from the corruption, which is actually what I'm in right now. I would show you the house, but there's a reason why I'm not showing you it. But the thing is since all the blocks and everything were destroyed, our next option would be, for the second option, is instead of just restarting a new world and just bringing in our family, we could actually roleplay the last episode of Otaku Warfare and then start a season 2, which will lead into that season. And you guys know I haven't done a roleplay in a very long time, but for that last episode of the series, for the first season at least, if we do that, then I will roleplay the episode leading into the next season. Or option number 3 is we roleplay that episode, and then the next episode we would start up in a fresh new world, bring characters from this world into that world, and continue from there on, probably bringing in some items. So I'm basically gonna give you 3 options of what you guys want to do with this series, and this is gonna be all up to you guys. I have no control over it, so whatever you guys choose, that's what's gonna happen. Make sure that if you have friends and people that watch this series and they haven't seen the latest episode, make sure to share this with them. Make sure to comment, because this is actually really going to depend on you guys. And if you guys really enjoy this series, I'm going to need your comments for this. So I'll just go through the things again, just in case I wasn't clear. Option 1 is we end the season here and start a season 2 by bringing over the family. Option number 2 is we do a roleplay and end the season here with that roleplay episode and go into a season 2. Or option number 3 is we roleplay and continue the season after that roleplay episode, but in a different world, because obviously I can't play in this world anymore since all the ores and everything is gone. So either way, we're gonna have to start up in a fresh new world, but the options will be either ending season 1, ending the season here with a sad ending. Option number 2 is roleplay into another season, or roleplay into a continuation of this current season. Now, personally, for me, I am okay with option number 3. That is actually the one I want the most. Obviously, it's up to you guys. This is your opinions. This is not going to be up to me. This is up to you guys, because I personally don't care whichever option you guys choose. I really, really enjoy the series. This is actually the funnest Minecraft series I've done on this channel in a very long time, and I'm very much in love with this series. So it really sucks that this happened. And I did fix the bug for the end, so if we went to another world, I'm probably going to back up every episode, just in case I have issues again, and kind of be a little bit more smart with this, and stuff like that. But option 3 is personally my favorite, which is role-playing into the next episode. And maybe I could do like behind the scenes for it too, if you guys really want. But I'm more or less going for, you know, role-play into the next episode and continue from there on with the season. But as I mentioned, this is up to you guys. This is going to be it for this video. Please make sure to comment. Likes or whatever, I don't really care about. It's just the comments is what I need the most from you guys. I need you guys to comment on what options you need. Of course, it's going to rain on my parade. But the comments are the thing I'm looking for the most, because your comments are really going to matter for what happens next in this series. Whether it be ending the series, or going into a season 2 of role-playing, or whatever. It's all on you guys. I'm going to give you guys a couple of days, so make sure to let your friends know, and people who watch and everything else, make sure to let them know that they need to see this video and comment on what they want. So yeah. That's it for this episode. I apologize for what has happened. It really sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. I tried as much as I could for a couple of days, which is why you guys haven't seen an episode. I think it's been a week since the last episode. So I really do apologize, but as I said, there's nothing I can really do since the corruption has gone this far. But yeah, so I mean, it's up to you guys. Whatever you guys want to do, let me know. But yeah. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't even thank you guys enough for the support for this series. I was kind of nervous when I first started up this series, but I have been really, really enjoying it a lot, and I'm glad to see you guys have as well. So we're gonna keep Otaku Warfare going strong, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I apologize about what has happened for the series, and I hope that you guys understand. And thank you guys so much. This is CrazyMitch42, and I'll see you all in another video.